What you finna ask me? So don't ask me nothing inappropriate.
Of them do, but it's like, look, so I'm gonna say 2 out of 10.
God damn, Papa, no, Papa.
What you mean?
What you mean?
I can do that.
I'm charging, bro. I'm charging, bro.
Oh, good.
I'm
So that means you can edit my stuff.
I'm charging, all right?
Okay.
Y'all will pay anybody else?
How y'all doing? Welcome to the
tonight?
Trill Academy podcast.
Class is now in session.
Happy New Year. Happy 2025, y'all. How y'all doing out there? Like, it is a new year. It is going to be a great year. We are off to a great start already. Never mind this guy.
We off to a great start?
We're off to a great start already.
By who? By what standards?
By my standards.
Okay.
Check this out. Not to agree with all the conspiracies out there. So they said for 2020, if you look on the calendar, it was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So 2020 started off they say 2025, it started off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So this is another year of
what the fuck? Well,
so let's see how it go.
I mean, it started off with a bang, no pun intended.
Oh, wow.
You talking about fireworks?
Wow.
I ain't talking about no fireworks. I ain't talking about no
Wow.
fireworks, man.
All right, let's get to it.
Okay. Well, okay. So, guys, first things first.
Welcome back.
First thing. Welcome back. How are y'all doing? How has 2025 been treating y'all thus far? I understand that we're only on the second day, but how y'all doing? How y'all doing?
I can't complain. I can't call it.
Yeah?
I can't
It
call
seemed
it.
like a regular day to me. I just worked.
I'm cool. I've been calm. Yesterday, it was very much eventful. It was very much eventful,
They're
but
snitching.
You stitches.
Snitching.
Hey, let me tell you something. As long as I'm on the right side of the law, I don't give a damn what no one has to say.
The one time out of
Oh,
a
you're
million.
The one
Civilian?
time.
You're a civilian now?
I've
The one
decided to
time
become
out of a million.
Hey,
She
call
happy
me a
about it.
snitch, call me whatever you want, but I am keeping the streets of Houston safe. Okay.
This girl was a part of the neighborhood watch one time, and she won a badge of honor.
We got to watch. She probably cool with old boy. The watcher.
You'll know about it later.
Anyways, so and as far as you guys, so what have you guys decided that you would like to leave in 2024 and bring with you to 2025? That is the first question of the night of the day. Go ahead, Lonzo.
Well, I gotta go first.
Well, go ahead, Toya. Come on.
All right, cool. So anyway,
Like, go.
all right. So what I'm leaving in 2024 is I'm trying to leave some of my bad habits.
Okay.
Elaborate or no?
Well, just bad habits. Not doing what you're supposed to do, or just finding excuses about stuff. And what I'm bringing, it's not like a goal or anything. It's just discipline and follow through.
Okay.
The discipline to set boundaries. Discipline to make sure that you appreciate yourself and show gratitude to yourself. The discipline to make sure that you're doing what you need to do, and the discipline to know the difference between patiently waiting and opportunities, because a lot of people don't know the difference in this.
Right. Okay. Miss Toya.
So what I'm going to leave in 2024, I'm going to leave behind expectations, wanting to be needed and or accepted in different circles and different settings. So I'm going to leave that behind, and what I'm going to take with me into 2025 is just always knowing that I'm in good hands. Like, always looking at the glass half full is half empty versus half empty, and just continuing to be grateful. So you can't go wrong with that. Just being appreciative.
Yes, I like it. Okay, and as far as me, what I've decided to leave in 2024, which is something that I should have been left, self-doubt. Like, I have a lot of self-doubt which causes me to do a whole bunch of procrastination and
Come on, preach.
a lot of
Talk about it.
like if I feel like I can't do something or if I doubt myself, and if I automatically feel like I'm not fit for it or I'm gonna fail, I just won't even try because I'm like, I'm gonna waste my time or oh, I don't know how to do that. So why waste time when I could just do something that I do know how to do? And that's like I feel like that's hindering me and holding myself back. So I decided to leave self-doubt, and then I decided to just bring just better energy thus far, like where I manage my, like, better time management, where I'm spending my time, what I'm doing with my time. Like, stop saying, oh, I got time to do this, I got time to do that, or whatever. Like, I'm trying my hardest to do, like, better time management and better, who I spend my time with. I spend my time with, not necessarily what I'm, like, being on time. I get, like, I already know that's what you think about.
She'll be working on that.
But who
She'll
I
be
spend
working
my time
on that
with.
in 2026 too, friend. What you bringing?
She about to make me cry.
What you keeping into? Don't buy into them lies.
No, I'm dead ass.
You sure?
I'm positive that that's what I'm trying to do.
I'm talking about the time management, not the other stuff.
I'm positive that that's what I'm trying to do.
So you gonna start being on time?
No, stop
I
using
never
the word
said
try.
be on time. See, you
Stop
not listening.
using the word try.
You're not
Stop
listening.
using the word try.
But see,
Dude, stop
but you're
using the
not
word try.
listening.
What?
See, y'all just
We are
you're
listening.
not listening.
Okay,
I
so
never
what are
said
you
be
bringing
on
into?
time. I said my
Okay.
time management of
We'll
who
rewatch it. What you bringing into 2025?
better time management with who I am spending
What are
my
you
time
keeping
in.
for 2025? Hello? Because you finished your thought. You just want to reiterate it. So what are you bringing into 2025?
Better time management.
That's it?
Well, what did you leave in 2024?
Self-doubt.
Oh,
She did say that.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, what's the next point? Oh, I'm going to start listening.
That's going to be your new 2025. Listen when your friends speak.
I'm like, what?
That's why you're not being accepted. You don't listen.
Oh, okay. And
Don't stop. Don't you
I know
start.
because I did this,
What's
and I was
that?
gonna tell everybody. I see a lot of people doing this,
Clock it.
and I want them to know that comes from the community.
What community?
Child, if you don't know, you don't know. All righty, so what's
All right, I guess. All right, so with that being said, let's recap some things that happened in 2024. We got the Diddy stuff. We had Young Thug. We had rest in peace, Rich Homie. We had the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight. What happened in 2024 that, got some emotion out of you?
The election.
Bet.
That
It was draining.
it was extremely draining. Even though it didn't turn out the way that I would have hoped it would have, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just glad it's over. Like, cause it was just too much. It was too much happening. It was turning so many people against each other. It was just like every time you turn around, somebody was arguing about this. Or family members,
You
their
think it's
kids. No, I'm saying like that
that
part.
part? Oh, because
Like the family members, like there were people that were talking about how their
Just getting
family
started.
members were
hello.
family members weren't buying kids birthday presents and shit because they were like, oh, your parent is a Democrat, so I'm not buying you anything. Like that was the craziest shit. I'm like, are you kidding me? We gonna bring the kids birthdays into some shit like that?
You be around some wild people. I didn't start hanging out with you.
No. That was off the internet.
That's what
That was off
I
the
ain't
internet.
never heard no
We don't
shit like
we
that.
don't play. Yeah, we don't play like that.
We don't
But
play by
and there
kids.
definitely that wasn't us.
Bet.
So we don't play like that.
What up? What got you going this year?
I was happy they freed Thug.
Facts.
I was happy they freed Thug. That was nice to see. And I mean, it was heartbreaking about the Rich Homie thing because allegedly it sounded like he could have been saved.
Yeah.
It sounded like maybe. Just
And-
maybe. I like the curvier girls, so it hurt my feelings to see Ice Spice lose all that weight.
Yeah.
Health though.
I mean,
health as well.
Nah,
I'm not saying she's not healthy. I'm just saying like.
Well, allegedly,
I liked her with her weight on her.
Yeah, and allegedly, she's not.
No,
healthy,
I mean,
allegedly.
No, well, to me, it's
I
kind
don't
of
know
messed
if
up that
that's
people
true.
are just turning on her because she's not thick anymore. Just gonna show you how fickle everything is, right?
No, it's some slim girls out here winning.
Right.
It's
Look
some
at
slim girls out here winning.
Shit,
I'm
talking about the bulk of her- I'm talking about the bulk
I'll
of
say
men
is
fans.
Look
I'm
at Glorilla.
I'm
Go get
piggybacking off the post that said we liked her better when she looked like Pinky.
Right.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
I would say the thing that kind of shocked me was, oh boy, the assassination attempt, right? Because I was on a cruise ship.
Attempt.
On Trump. I was on a cruise ship and I didn't really had no internet at the time, and it felt kind of, it felt peaceful. Yeah, it felt peaceful
Best
for a
days
while.
of your life.
And
I
then
know it.
the first time I paid for the Wi-Fi, the first thing that popped up is Trump getting attempted assassination on Trump, man. I was like, God damn, man. It's getting to the point where it's like, this stuff is just too numbing. It's too numbing.
Right,
Like there's no urgency now for us to deal with these tragic events. So seems like 2024 is just a whole bunch of just
They tragic.
yeah.
Oh, and let's not forget about oh my Michelle.
Oh, Mama Shay.
That was a good time.
Girl,
Miss
Michelle, good girl. I understand.
Oh,
Oh,
Mama
Mama
Michelle.
Shay. Shout out to Shay Shay. He was tearing up 2024.
Hey,
Shout out to Shay
listen.
Shay, man.
Oh yeah,
Tore up
We
2024.
had
He had a year.
moments.
Cat, right?
He
Cat was in
kicked
there?
in the door.
Yeah.
He had him going crazy.
Cat was
Listen.
on there. He had a couple other interviews that were nice. And then he
about
finished it
that
up with
shit.
his Michelle. And he left the show. He left the Undisputed. He left Undisputed. So all that in 1 year, man. What a year for Club Shay Shay.
No,
Shannon
they had
Sharp.
some good.
As
Like
much as-
Shay Shay had some good interviews.
Yeah, he had some great interviews.
He had Miss Pat. That was one of my favorite interviews. She really inspired me in a lot of different ways. And
A lot of different ways.
yeah, like have y'all watched?
Yeah,
I just know
watched-
her
I just wanna know
story,
what
but
the-
I didn't watch it on there.
I wanna know what the inspiration.
Oh, you want to retire your man?
Shut up, man. God damn. That's what I'm talking about.
What man?
That's
what
what
I'm
Miss
talking
Pat
about.
did.
Yes,
Right.
that's exactly what
She
she
retired
did.
her man.
She got closer to God.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then after she retired, man.
No,
Yeah.
she got closer to God in order to better herself, retire her man, retire
Mm-hmm.
her,
Come on, talk
her
about it.
self-doubt,
Talk about it.
and to start feeling better about herself.
Yeah, talk about
I ain't
it.
got shit
Well,
to
you
do with
just
it.
told us last episode you was
Yeah,
working
Yeah,
on that.
that's-
Yeah.
retiring the man.
No,
Oh, okay.
Alrighty
Like-
then.
I don't even know why you keep saying that when I don't got no man.
Because they say you got to speak it into existence. You got to claim it. You gotta.
You want me to retire something I ain't even got? So maybe I should start speaking that I'm gonna have
We
be married again.
We speaking that you gonna have a man.
Oh, okay. That's
You
what
gotta have a
speaking.
man to retire the man.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Why,
We
why would
help
I
you
retire
out.
him if I got him?
Hmm?
Why would I retire a man if I got him?
Somebody got to work.
Oh, you mean retire like that?
She
Yeah.
retired her husband.
What
She told
kind of
him he didn't
retire
have to
you
work
talking
no
about?
more.
I thought you was talking about getting rid of. Man, get the fuck.
Oh no, we
Lord,
didn't say kick him off your roster.
All right. Well, let's talk about what's hot in these streets, man. Roll our clip for us.
Y'all, my elbows ashy. Drama is all you know.
No, first say what the fuck I said.
So they just doing something to be doing it.
I play the street life.
The nigga just lied for no reason.
Hey, man. So,
Woo, we start on 2025 with a bang.
stop it. Stop. So look, man.
Ooh, I went from
The
ashy.
first day. not even a couple hours into the first day, we already having tragic events happen all over the country. Could you roll a clip of that person that has a special place? They got a special place, VIP place for him in hell.
And him and about 70,000 others. But go ahead.
70,000.
Viewers are learning more about the man police say intentionally drove into a crowd of people early yesterday morning in New Orleans. Officials calling it an act of terror. NBC's Jay Gray has more.
Chaos in the French Quarter. This truck darting around a police vehicle, then accelerating into a crowd on Bourbon Street.
It was pandemonium. It was obviously emergency vehicles everywhere. Police were everywhere. Bodies, folks were just running through the streets.
At least 15 killed, dozens injured in what the FBI has labeled a suspected terror attack.
An ISIS flag was located on the trailer hitch of the vehicle. Weapons and potential improvised explosive devices, IEDs, were located in the subject's vehicle.
The suspect identified as 42-year-old Shamsuddin Jabbar, a U.S. citizen from Texas who spent a decade in the Army. After crashing into a roadside crane, Jabbar apparently jumping from the vehicle. And after wounding 2 officers, killed in a shootout with police. Agents now indicating he likely had help carrying out the attack.
We do not believe that Jabbar was solely responsible. We are aggressively running down every lead, including those of his known associates.
Law enforcement teams searching the suspect's home in Houston and the scene of an overnight fire at a New Orleans Airbnb, where investigators believe some of the explosive devices may have been assembled. 2 additional IEDs located in the French Quarter were rendered safe. The area still locked down as the investigation continues. Jay Gray, NBC News.
Man.
Imagine renting out your Airbnb
Woo-woo.
to a person who coming to wreak havoc and destruction on the city. Golly.
There's a special place for people like that, man. Damn.
So what we talking about?
We talking about the whole encompass of it. I want to know basically how y'all feel, man, because you got a lot of people out there, right? Think about it. Let's just set up what's going on. You got people that's in New Orleans, right, celebrating the beginning of a new year for them, right? They probably telling themselves, hey, I'm going to do this year. I'm going to make this happen for me. They probably telling the person next to them. They significant, all that stuff. Calling people, letting them know, hey, man, Happy New Year, all that stuff. And then you coming out of a restaurant or, you coming out of a bar and to get just plowed down like that. I
saw a clip. It's a lady with some orangish red hair. She have some praying members in her family. Because when I tell you that girl's, when she stepped on the curb, y'all will see that clip. I'm pretty sure it's floating around. It's like when she stepped on the curb, he was like this. He was on her. Man, it's like, oh my goodness. But he goes in the category with the astronaut lady who would pamper the diaper to go get the people. Yeah. Because he's from Houston or Texas.
He from Houston? Well, born in Beaumont.
Okay. Yeah. But I'm saying that to say he going to category with her because 6 hours to go do something like, I'm not even mad no more in 6 hours. Not in a 6 hour drive. I don't mission over. Right. Like he drove 6 hours to do that. Then they say he got posts and videos of him saying that he was supposed to be killing his family.
So it was supposed to happen in Houston first.
He was supposed to kill his family and then join ISIS or something. I don't know if that was his initiation or that was the way to get their attention. But yeah, he was supposed to be trying to harm his family first.
SWAT did arrest somebody from Houston that they said was in cahoots with it. Also, let's just remember it could have been more tragic if those bomb placements were real. They're saying it was safe. I don't know if that means the bombs weren't, they were just fake bombs or what. But it could have been even more tragic.
And I think he's an ex-military man.
Nah, he works for HR. He was probably contracted through the military. We got to stop this right now.
Yeah, he's a real estate agent.
No,
yeah, but he did some work for the military.
Yeah,
that's
what I was saying. He was ex-military, and I was like, oh wow. Mm-hmm. So,
it's just so tragic and so scary to me. Like that, it's so many reasons why I stay in the house now. But that shit there, like my biggest thing, when I leave the house, I hate that my biggest thing is I'm praying that I just make it back to my baby. And I'm going out just to have a good time, just to, like, you can be going to the grocery store. And now it's to the point where we got to pray that we make it back home to our family going to the store.
I would say this. Whatever you do, don't stop going out. Because this is kind of what people like that want, to create chaos and fear.
Yeah.
If you buy into the fear, it's just going to get worse.
You can't go to Bella Noche's. Where
Where
can you go?
You can't go to Bella Noche.
Where can you go?
Look, man, they had something else that occurred as well. Oh, before we move to that though, right? Let's do a little conspiracy. Nah, little conspiracy. All right. They're saying they found bombs in the truck. Do y'all think that they really found bombs? Or this is just some stuff like when they used to say they found crack in the car? What do y'all think?
Oh, and they said somebody Israeli flag.
Yeah, they said ISIS flag.
Yeah, that.
I ain't seen no flag on the truck though.
I didn't. They said it was either in the truck or at his residence or something like that.
Well, which one is it? Because at first it said it was on the truck. Now it's in the truck.
Flag, not the
now it's
bomb.
at his house.
I don't know about the
what
bomb, but
media
the flag.
outlet you looking at. You know, everybody do a different cut of the story. So
y'all think he had the bomb or what?
I'm not going.
Because to me, if you're going to run over people, and RIP to all the victims, if you're going to run over people, right, and your thing is the bomb, like why would you get out and start shooting out with the cops?
Right. That's
why you just blow it up? Why you just wait for like the cops to get close? Like it didn't make sense to me.
Agreed.
He went out in a blaze of glory.
I guess so.
He wanted to have a shootout with the cops.
Man, I guess
Well, he didn't want them
which
to
is
stop
why
him,
that's my reason for
shootout.
Yeah, that's my reason for not believing that there was a bomb.
Okay.
The truck.
Well, there was something in the Cybertruck that was in front of the Donald Trump Tower. Oh, also while I was coming here, I don't know if y'all heard yet, but there was a plane that flew into a warehouse or something like that.
I did not. I have not.
So 2025 is already starting off wrong. Can you just pull that picture? Just show the picture real quick of the Cybertruck. Yeah, that's in front of the Trump Tower. So
we have Matthew, 37, male. He's a active duty soldier, and that's who's supposed to be behind this.
Damn.
And so what he had in the truck bed was camping fuel, fireworks, and gas tanks.
Was there a motive behind this?
Looks like it was a message to Elon Musk and Trump. Because you have a Tesla in front of Trump Towers. The body is supposed to be burnt very badly. And it's supposed to be a spot on the arm and the stomach that's still visible. And I think his wife was able to identify him with that. But they are supposed to be doing a DNA test and some type of other testing to make sure it was him. Because whoever was in the truck, I think already had a gunshot wound to the head. Yeah.
So
he committed suicide and then...
I don't know. And I don't know what activated for it to detonate, but yeah, it was supposed to be a device that had.
Damn.
Yeah.
Y'all sure y'all want to go back to 2024?
Yeah, he was off duty at the time. He was in special forces.
I'm not trying to go back to 2024.
Hey.
Yeah, that is special forces.
2024 tried to whoop my ass, but I won.
But this think about this. Think about this. We only in day 2. This is day 2. Day 2. There's a mass shooting in New York City at a club. We got this going. Yeah, the mass shooting already.
I thought they wasn't even allowed to have guns.
They not.
That's why everybody stabbed everybody up there.
Yeah.
$150.
We got all and this not including all the local news. This is just stuff that's making national headlines. So we got all this stuff going on in let me lay this out too, in America.
Don't get me started with when there's a lot going on. Somebody's stealing money from somewhere. They distracting us. Somebody is stealing money right now.
Well, they've been doing that.
Well, let's talk about
what?
how I definitely don't want to go into 2024, but something that we just found out in 2025, which I actually just found out about it today, but it made national news yesterday. Are you all aware of an app called Telegram that has been found out to have a group chat of 70,000 men sharing tips, tactics, tricks, and different ways to attack, sexually assault, and rape.
The
and
R word.
Yes, the R word to women and children. And some of these women and children are their own mothers, daughters, wives that they are planning to either do these acts to or allow other men that they are tied into this group to do to their family members.
Before y'all start, I just got a simple question. Do y'all still have faith in humanity?
I have faith in humanity because I have faith in God. And
I asked you about your faith in God. I said, do you have faith in humanity?
I do. I have
You
faith
do?
in humanity because I
You
have
do?
faith in myself.
I have faith in humanity, and I have faith that people are going to do exactly what they were sent here to do.
That you think they were sent here to do that?
Born, evolution sent a burst of a star, however the hell everybody got here. Yeah, what you here to do?
I'm saying though, like you think that was like in their plan, like that's the plan for them.
How would you
That's
know
their
you
path.
good if there wasn't any evil? Everybody here for a purpose.
I get that, but 70,000 a lot. First off, then you're talking about people that are doing stuff to, I guess the people that they're supposedly, even the people they're supposed to love, because usually it'd be like, oh, a random person or somebody they don't know. Then you're talking about doing acts to people that they supposedly supposed to love, right? 7,000.
Definition of love is different.
That's true. That's true.
And some people love is conditional, which would allow them to do things to people they love.
70K is a lot. Oh, just so we know, this is in Germany. This ain't in America. It's in Germany. You gotta make sure that.
However, it is in Germany, but it was discovered in Germany. There are men from other countries that are included in it as well, but it was discovered in Germany.
Is it anybody included in the U.S.?
No, we haven't.
Because I hate to go there, but they still culturally certain things are accepted in those places. Like,
I don't think that's accepted though.
I'm not saying it is, but I mean, you able to marry a 13-year-old with a 50, like if that's wild, the other thought, like, I'm not okay and it is not okay. But if you still have places where women and children are looked at as property,
right, you
will have these conversations being
you know what's the crazy part though? When people talk about like the UK and countries like that, they always say, well, they have such a extensive culture. And it's like, well, what is culture if everything is horrible?
Right.
Like, shouldn't some of those traditions be broken away from? But people love to talk about culture. I mean, that even comes up in our culture, right? Like black culture, like there's certain things that we need to get away from, but like we hold on to it because it's culture. Which the root word of culture is what?
Tradition.
No, the root word of culture is cult.
Oh, I thought you meant like the meaning or what? What?
Nah. We don't. No, we do.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things that we call culture, and then we just.
But it really just be nigga shit.
Yeah, they be nigga shit. You can say it. It's the most black podcast. You can say it.
I'm cool.
Okay.
But yeah, I just.
Like they gonna take your black card?
They have not.
They can have it.
They have not said that there are any American men in it. However, there are men from a lot of different countries. But if it is found out that there are American men that are part of this group, the only thing I can say is, ladies, seriously, like, stop. And I am guilty of it because as a black woman, my number one thing is family And even though I am very much rebellious and I talk my shit and I say this and I say that, I still believe that black men should be held to a high standard. They still, even though I can't stay in hell for y'all, I still see y'all as black kings. And I need y'all to do better. And I need women, women, period, not just black women, women, can we please stop centering men, around everything? Your life is not determined by if you have a man, if you don't have a man, if a man loves you, if a man likes you, we center men around everything. It's just like when people say shit like, oh, you could tell she don't have a man, and like she said, that don't offend me, motherfucker, because that is not, she don't center her life around a man. More of us should start doing that. We need to have more.
All right. What you said is beautiful. And I love everything you said. But this is the one time that niggas are not involved. And I don't appreciate you bringing niggas into this.
I said men, period.
No, you said black men.
I said
you said
men,
black men.
period.
No, don't bring us up. We ain't got nothing to do with this.
I said men, period.
Right?
I literally said
don't bring
men,
don't bring us up.
I literally said men,
don't bring
period.
us up.
Boy, I tell you, a hit dog gonna holler.
I ain't in no telegram. Don't put it on me. Don't put it on me. I ain't in no 70K telegram. Don't not put that on me.
Like I said, let me reiterate. Not just black men, but I say that black men are black kings. I'm not talking about other men because I don't.
Grand Rising, baby.
They don't have anything to do with me. That's why I said that. But
what?
All men, all women, Americans, period. Women, please, let's stop centering men around everything, which I get it. That's how it is in other countries. They are above everything. But can we please, there are so many of us that are educated, that are smart, that are self-sufficient. We can do things on our own. We can lead. We can do all that by ourselves.
Yes, you can.
And that is a strong black woman.
Can we just please stop centering everything around men? That way, you don't. If something is to happen, or if that was the case, if men were a part of that, American men are a part of that, have discernment and protect yourselves. And the only way that can happen is if you stop centering men. Stop letting men be the center of everything in your life. That's the only way you can do that.
Okay, so I'm happy you said that. So 2025, we're moving forward. We are no longer talking about this 50-50 thing.
My God.
From what you said, you said that women.
What did you hear?
You talking about what I heard? I heard everything you said.
What did you hear?
You said don't center around men.
Mm-hmm.
All right, women are strong. Women are independent. Y'all can do things for yourself. Yes, I'm 100% with all that.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that we looking at 50-50. That's what we're looking at.
I am so glad.
You can spend it how you want.
I am so glad. I'm so glad he's not on the market because.
Shit.
And
I probably need to get back on this so I can teach these people how to act.
I'm almost certain that he gets
what
at home.
No, what I'm saying is, what's the whole point?
If he don't, he needs
what's the point? What's the point?
He don't need to.
What's the point of striving?
Slap them 2 bills together.
What's the point of striving to get all this education, all this stuff, and don't even use it?
Wait, are you serious? Like, is that?
No, I'm just asking a question. Like, what would be the point? Like, what would be the point for you, right, to go get your doctorate, right, in something, and you never use it? Like, what would be the point of it?
So what you're saying is, just because I have a man taking care of me, that I should not strive to be the best me that I can be. What if
I'm
you
not
can't
saying
do that
you shouldn't strive to be the.
Communication is top notch because y'all not hearing nothing each other saying. Y'all are remixing everything. You remixing what she's saying. She remixing what you saying. You asked about the doctorate. Why?
Cause she said like we're everything, right? She said women are educated, women are strong, and I'm agreeing with you on that. But all right. Let me ask you this: If a
He's saying
dude,
because we educated and because
no,
we
hold
independent and all
on.
that,
If
we
a
need to be able
dude,
to pay. We need
no,
to be able
it's
to
not
help
even
them.
just about the paying. It's not even about the paying.
But
it's
you
about
just said 50-50.
Yes, which means you have to have a job. Now, what I'm saying is, if a dude asks you, right? Say a dude that you was dating was just at home all day, and he said, "You know what, baby, I'm gonna go get a trade." And he go do all this class stuff to get the trade, and then he just come on and be like, "You know what? I'm good. I got the certificate. I'm good. I'm gonna just sit at home." Now you could pay the debt on that because you the one working, but I'm good. What would be the point of having the doctorate, all the masters, and just collecting the debt from school and not doing nothing with it? That's what I'm asking.
You said that like that was the only way, though, to do that. That's not the only way to do things. There are plenty of people who have great education who did not have to pay anything. There are plenty, especially minorities.
I'm not talking about the plenty.
I think y'all both so off the topic that we should go to the next topic.
Well, come on, Mighty King. I wanna be a. Come on, tell us about it.
Oh, listen. So I'm gonna let you guys know now. If you have not seen Mufasa, this would be your time to leave because it is gonna be, I guess, some spoiler alert. So I had the pleasure and the joy of going to see Mufasa this weekend, and I liked the movie. I really did. It was good. I like how they, brought the story together full circle. But it's always about a female. Golly, it's always about a female. Now, Mufasa and Scar fighting over Sarabi.
Which it should be.
Come on, man. Leave us out of this. Why them brothers couldn't fall out about money or something else? It's always a woman. Y'all just got to make us look bad. Golly, she chose who she wanted. What you mad at your brother for?
That's right.
All right, anyway. So, listen. Mufasa.
Sarabi! Remember before he slapped her?
That's why he was mad, because he wanted her first. See?
He said just like that. Sarabi!
So,
smack the shit out of Sarabi ass.
We got to see Mufasa mother and father, but something happened and he ended up being lost from the tribe. So with him being lost, he ends up floating in the water, and he ends up meeting Taka. Taka or Tucka, how they kind of pronounce it, that's Scar's real name. Mind blowing. Didn't know Scar had a name. I thought it was Scar. So he ends up being lost from his they call it pride tribe, his pride of lions. So he ends up meeting Taka, and Taka's like, "Oh, I always wanted a brother." So they come to, I don't know,
an agreement.
Well, no. So they can smell each other. So when Taka and Mufasa comes, Taka's dad is like, he's not of our blood. He stinks. He has a stitch. And Mufasa's like, oh, my mom and dad says I'm like super fast. So Scar's dad is like, y'all race. If Mufasa wins, he can stay. If Taka wins, I get to kill him. Taka wants a brother. He starts thinking about wanting a brother. So he let him win. Cool. So with that interesting twist, the dad like, okay, he can stay. He need to be over there with the women. Women are the lioness, are the hunters. So with you belittling him or trying to make him seem lesser than the men, you actually geared him up. He had Mufasa had excellent hunting skills. He learned them from Taka's mom. Taka couldn't learn because the men of the pride are there to protect. Taka asked his dad, like, he's supposed to lay around and be lazy like him. The daddy, like, I'm the king. That's what I'm supposed to do. But, so, what I want to say, because I'm trying to bring it all together. So Mufasa and Taka's mom end up going hunting. While they're out hunting, they come across another pride. It's only two of the members though. So I want to quit saying I'm sorry. So with them out hunting and them coming across the other lions, they attack the mother, and she told Mufasa to leave her. He didn't. He ended up helping her, and they end up killing the king's son of the other pride. So I'm like, okay, I thought the men didn't hunt, so why was his son out hunting? Neither here nor there. So when that happens, everything pops off. Mufasa and the mom come back, and she's like, no, he saved me. So that's the first time the dad was like, I'm in debt to you. I owe you. So they like, hey, they coming back. They coming to get us because they mad about the one of their lions dying. So with that, that's how Scar and Mufasa, the dad sends them away. So Scar and Mufasa leaves because Scar is the bloodline. So he had to leave, and Mufasa left to help protect him. So that happens. Oh, a quick thing I left out. When Mufasa comes and says his name Mufasa, the dad says, do you know what that means? And I think Mufasa means king. So I seen a lot of reviews of everybody saying like, oh, if I was Scar, I'll be mad too, because he basically took his position. Well, technically, they both were bloodlines. They both were from bloodlines where they both were supposed to be kings. But when shit got real, Mufasa stepped up. Like, literally, when shit got real, Mufasa stepped up. But I like, because with them being lost there in the wilderness, boom, they meet Sarabi. Showed us how they met her. Rafiki is a baboon, and amongst his tribe, because he has the prophecy, because he can like see in nature and stuff, they sent him out. He's an outcast. So with that makes, so you got Sarabi, Scar, Mufasa, and Rafiki, and Zazu is Sarabi's overseer. So I just liked it how they showed us where everybody came from in a sense. But I like the movie. I hate that it had to be about them beefing about Sarabi, because that's when Scar.
That's just the end of it, though, right?
That's when Scar turns on him.
That's the beginning.
That's the end of it.
That's the beginning about the
no.
story,
about the beefing.
It's the beginning of the story. That's what you're saying. Like,
Yeah,
it really
it's
is
more than
technically
that.
not about them beefing over a woman. It's about them actually
It's about brotherhood. It's
brotherhood
about all that stuff.
and feeling like
and so before they left too, Scar mom told him like, hey, you'll have your moment for greatness. Oh, because when they were getting attacked, the mom and Mufasa, he snuck his butt over there to see what they was doing, see them getting attacked, and he leave. Now that's your mama and your
You
brother.
talking about Scar?
Yeah, so Scar didn't have heart. So basically,
yeah, he said that.
Mufasa got to be king because Scar didn't have no heart. He didn't have no heart. He was a little bitch boy.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, what's in the name, right? What's in the name? So you name your kid Mufasa, and you name one of them Tonka. I mean,
They didn't
Well,
name him Mufasa.
they didn't name
His
Mufasa.
name- he
Mufasa
remember he
came
was-
from
That's
his.
that's what I'm saying. His
yeah.
his name is Mufasa.
But they didn't name him.
It don't
that.
matter who named him.
And Taka might.
His
mean
name is
something.
Mufasa.
So that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna look up at the meaning of those.
Did it
two
show?
names.
Did it show when he became gang? Did it show with the Scar with the hyenas? Or they didn't show
No,
that?
they didn't go that far. No, because even when Mufasa came to reign, he literally said, because they were telling him to banish his brother or I think kill him. He was like, as long as I'm king, my brother have a place in my kingdom, which leads us to think about the cartoon where his brother's around and it's like, what is Scar around for? And then I like how they put in two incidents where, you know, how he grabs him when he kills him. They do that twice, but those 2 times are to save him. And I was like, oh, the third time was to show him. Because in the cartoon, he killed him when he did that. But yeah, he did it once. And I was like, what is, but it was to drag him out the water. And I was
It was
oh.
foreshadowing.
Yeah, it was foreshadowing, like, oh, okay. But yeah, they all had to go to Malay Malele. That's where they was going when they got lost. That's where, like, I don't want to say the promised land, but like where all the creatures were going to be free, or where they all was going to like have.
Be prepared. You know?
Yeah, so I like it. Y'all should go give it a watch.
Can I tell y'all? So Scar's name is Taka, and the full name is a derivation of the word kutaka, meaning wanted. And thus they wanted him to know that he had just as much of a right to be in their family as Mufasa. Unfortunately, the young Taka didn't like that his name would be mistaken for trash, because if you cut Kutaka, cut the KU off of the front of Kutaka, it means garbage or waste.
So they named him Taka.
Kutaka.
Mm-hmm. But he went by Taka.
He went by Taka, yeah.
Which means to be wanted.
Which
They
means,
never touched
it's
on
Swahili.
that. Yeah, they never
That's
touched
dumb
on
as
that.
hell.
Yeah.
They never touched on that in the movie.
In the movie, yeah.
Yeah, I got
So
you, but
this
that's dumb
is
as
like-
hell. Because if they're
I
saying
never
it's for
knew
him
that
to
it
be
was a
wanted
book,
once
guys.
Mufasa got there, he was already named it.
Jazz. I never knew it was a book.
Yeah,
We
it was a
read all
book.
the time. We should.
It was
we should
that
read
the
from
average that story actually comes
from
from
a book.
a
Oh,
book
okay,
Hey,
we should read
speaking
it.
where
of
they
stories coming-
whitewashed it and made Lion King.
Speaking of stories coming from books, I did not know that it was like a 1978 version of Lord of the Rings. It's a cartoon version though. Yeah, I found that out this weekend.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow.
Shout out
I
to
only
Lord of the
thought it
Rings.
was just like the big 2-hour movies, all of that. But I was like, a cartoon version, because it comes from a book. I'm like, so stuff just get.
Wishful
Classic movie, by the way.
wanted.
I never seen any of those.
What's better, Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter?
Harry Potter, because I
Harry
only
Potter
know
all
about
day
Harry
long.
Potter. I don't know about
tripping.
Lord of the
Harry
Rings.
Potter all
tripping.
day.
Y'all tripping, big tripping.
No.
big tripping.
Okay, go see Mufasa if you haven't. I probably left off some details. I probably didn't give a synopsis right. But for the most part, it was cool. And I like how it showed all of them coming together. And the part that I really liked is Zazu. No, not Zazu. That's the bird. Rafiki is a monkey or a bamboo.
baboon.
A baboon. And that was who basically they had to follow. But that's who gave them guidance. And that just let me know you never know who you'll get guidance from.
That's right.
You never know who will be put in your path. You never know who you will be grouped up with to get the mission done. Because once again, we can't do it alone. And it was a part where Rafiki said, if you want to go fast, you go alone. But if you want to get there, you go together. So I really like that. So we need to stick together sometimes. Yeah, he was
So
dropping
deep.
wisdom. He
So
was dropping
deep.
wisdom.
Scar's full name, Kutaka Askari. I like that. Okay, well,
name your kid that.
My favorite song was the song called Bye Bye.
okay.
When the white lions came to take over that pride, the lead lion was singing Bye Bye because they was going bye bye. I liked it, that little song.
Okay.
But
I've been seeing
everybody
everybody do the
liked
brothers.
everybody liked I really want to have a brother. I love my brothers.
Me too.
So that was a good song as well.
That's sweet.
You a hater.
That is so
You a hater.
sweet.
You're
That's so
a hater.
Let's move on. Our last topic, we ain't gonna talk about no haters. We're gonna talk about some suckers.
Man.
Right? And I'm sorry, men. You got some real suckerific behavior going on out here. We're gonna talk about these suckerific behavior. 82
Not
million
suckerific.
subscribers. Is that suckerific behavior? 82 million subscribers on OnlyFans.
Righty, time's up.
90% of them are married men.
Oh,
Married men. All right. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
y'all, she is.
She could have just said that on the show. Anyway, let's talk
Might as
about
well,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. You gonna defend these suckers or you gonna let them have it?
I don't think that OnlyFans is for suckers, because there's not only just porn and sex on OnlyFans. There are people doing other things as well. Now,
Like
granted,
what?
most of it is sexualized and porn and whatnot, but there are other things on there. There are people that are doing like really like trade secrets and like different ways to make money, different classes, different, you know what I'm saying? There are different things on OnlyFans. It's not just for that. And I honestly feel like it's okay.
So you mean to tell me, out of them 82 million subscribers, all of them are looking for good trades and stocks?
I didn't say all. See?
That
You
would,
see what
no,
you do?
I'm just.
No, but do you see what you do?
I know what I'm
said
doing.
That it is not just sex and porn.
You right.
There are
You
other
right.
things that
You right.
OnlyFans is used for.
You right. I could feel you on that. You know, it's nothing like going on there watching some porn and say, you know why I'm here? I might as well learn some trades and stocks and bonds. I'm already on here. You know what I'm saying?
So
is the girl in lingerie doing the trades and stocks and bonds? I want to know how this is going.
If you had a choice to be able to pay for something to teach you like shit that you need, like money management.
YouTube is free.
No, but it's not gonna go in debt. It's not gonna do what
They got people with whole channels for this stuff.
And on those channels,
and they get paid.
And on those channels, you have those people saying, if you want more in-depth details,
I ain't never said them go to OnlyFans.
Oh,
I heard them say go to my Patreon.
No,
I ain't never heard nobody say, man, please go to my OnlyFans.
No, a lot. Not only they don't say OnlyFans. Oh, you can go if you subscribe to my channel, the paid version, then it's more in depth
on
Patreon. Is the same thing. Okay, so it's just called
not
something
OnlyFans.
else. It's called something else, but it's the same thing. It is literally called something else, but it's the same thing.
You just don't want to believe that all these people out here paying for this stuff.
It's called something else, but it's the same thing.
You just don't want to believe these people out here paying for this stuff.
It's called
back in. Come on back to the storehouse.
else, but it is the same thing.
Bruh. Bunch of suckers, bruh.
They're not suckers.
Why they not?
Some of them are, but no, most of them are not. Like, just because
you know why they suckers?
And I don't think that they're suckers because they
paying for OnlyFans.
It doesn't. Why does that make them suckers?
No. Hold on.
You can do what you want to do. Yeah.
90% of them are married men.
Okay, so that's a discussion they wife need to have with them.
All right. Hey, you know what? 2025, I can see already sucker behavior is being accepted. And these women are co-signing it. So, hey, I'm done. I am done. Hey, look, man, if y'all want to co-sign sucker behavior, I'm good with it. I'm good.
First of all,
if it's that, I guess the dating pool is that bad to where you got to subscribe now.
What does the OnlyFans have to do with dating? That's not a dating site.
Okay.
That is entertainment.
Yes.
That is fetishes.
It's free. Why are you paying for it?
So
what's free?
Premium. Right. There you go. Quality over quantity. That's right.
What's free?
It's quality over quantity.
No, answer my question. What's free?
The porn is free. The porn is free. All the sites.
Because Cornhub is down.
Right.
That's it though, but they have other sites.
Okay.
And if you're going out your way to subscribe and pay for that,
your way to find
then you
free
can go
porn that you have to do now in Texas. You got to go out of your way to do it.
They going out of their way to subscribe?
So what's the difference?
The difference is one of them is free and one of them you got to pay for.
And the difference is you're not.
Because what they allocate their money for.
You're right.
That don't make them suckers.
You're right.
A lot of
Y'all just want them to pay for stuff.
A lot of them are like low wage.
You're right. You're right. Hey, sucker behavior, as long as it's
like
financially stable sucker behavior, we good with it.
It's like our producer said, they're paying for the convenience and the quality, which they get premium content. They paying for what they want.
When you get on those sites, you have to scroll through dozens of clips and pages to find just what you want. So to cut down that time,
thank you.
Of finally getting to page 101 to watch something and be done in 2 minutes, I'm gonna go right to her Instagram, click the link in her bio because that's where it's at, and get right to it.
Hey man, if you a natural born sucker, man, DM the pod. Let us know why you continue this suckerific behavior, because we would like to know. Maybe you can convert me into a feeling that is not suckerific behavior. I need to be more educated on this. Maybe
know
maybe
what,
I'm too
y'all?
old school. I need to be more educated on this sucker
You know,
business
some
because
people
all these
just
dudes
will
be
never
online
understand.
talking about how they ain't paying for this, I ain't paying for that. I would never be caught doing this, buying that, and then you're going online.
Category for everybody. Everybody got their lane.
I get
Just
it.
like
You know,
there's a
Getting cut out the deal. That's what
no.
because I
No,
have
that's
like,
a whole
there are
nother
people with
suckerific
foot
behavior.
fetishes, and I have an account for that, like selling feet pics. So y'all look me up.
Okay, you should be making more money then, man. You tripping? You hustling backwards.
You don't know how much money I make.
Okay, big baller, my bad.
I'm just saying.
We gonna
But
end it with the we gonna end it with we gonna end it with the pimp stuff. We gonna end it with the pimp stuff because we gotta get out of here. We gonna end it with the pimp stuff by saying this: pimps are some of the most flamboyant men in the world, and dudes be like, I want to be a pimp, but they so quick to say how they ain't gay. All right, but that's either here or there. With that being said, first episode is done. Well,
thank y'all so much for tuning in
I ain't said it was
tonight
gay. I
to
said
the
it
Trill
was
Academy
flamboyant.
podcast.
See?
Class is now
Dismissed. Y'all should have had a camera on this one just standing by the door.